So I was just helping a set of clients that realized that out of their 4-bedroom home, they were only utilizing 2 of the rooms. And what do you think was happening to the rest of the house? Nothing, just sitting there collecting dust. But see, for them, they realized that it was the right time to consider downsizing because they realized that their lifestyle didn't fit their house anymore. And their big house just didn't go with their lifestyle. And I know the truth is that we don't just wake up one day and say, you know what, give me some boxes. I think I'll move. Like, no, it's usually little signs here and there that make you realize that it's probably the best thing to downsize. So today, I want to talk to you about the 3 most common signs that we see in real estate that might show you that it might be time to downsize. Sign number 1, which is empty bedrooms, the ones that we see the most. You have grown kids, they moved on, you're proud of them, but then they left you with this house, with this big house, empty rooms, maybe some rooms that you use for storage, maybe a loft that hasn't been used, a formal dining area that just been there collecting dust, not being utilized. See, all these rooms start to become a burden more than the blessing they used to be. And you start realizing that it's not just about them collecting dust, but you still have to maintain them, you still have to clean them, you still have to upkeep them, you still have to cool them and heat them, and that becomes a lot. So that brings me to my second sign that it might be time for you to consider downsizing, which is the maintenance cost. See, a larger home usually means larger utilities, more upkeep, more spend on landscaping, even sometimes more taxes. And that is something that a lot of people have a hard time managing. When you realize that you cannot manage the day-to-day maintenance of your home, then that's a sure telltale sign that it's time for you to consider upkeep, to consider downsizing. Unfortunately, for us as real estate agents, we get to see that a lot because we walk into a home and it's obvious that the owner hasn't kept up the house, either because they don't have the time, either because they had an emergency, or even because they just don't want to they don't want to eat into their savings or their retirement account, for various reasons. But again, that is a sure sign that maybe it's time for you to downsize. But see, and for most people, it's not even about the maintenance. It's not even about the time. They love landscaping. They love taking care of the yard. They have a handyman on call. It's about sign number 3, which is the desire for freedom. At some point, you realize that you want to be closer to your kids. Do you want to see your grandkids grow up? Or maybe you just want to travel. You want to see places, check that bucket list that you've had all your life. I want to see places. I don't want to be an anchor to a property. And it's okay to realize that maybe your home doesn't fit your lifestyle anymore or doesn't fit the lifestyle that you want to have. And I know that it's not easy. I know that your home is not just walls and decor and paint, but it's a lot of memories and even a sense of identity that we have when we accomplish something. And maybe your house is that for you. But I just want you to know that you are not alone, that you don't have to, make a decision right away, that these are just tips and signs that maybe you might want to consider. But it's not just enough to know that you want to downsize or that you should downsize. There's actually a lot of pitfalls that you want to avoid. And that's exactly what I'm going to touch on the next video. So come with me on the next video and let's touch on that.